Hello, everyone, and welcome to the fourth episode of Rebuilding Manchester United, the path back to glory, as we named it. Right, today we are going to continue with more transfers. Hopefully, we can get some more of the players out and some of the players in. As we saw in the previous video, we are still waiting for Tchouaméni and João Neves to join us. These will be great additions into our first team. They are young players, world-class players, and they are going to be rocking our midfield for a long time throughout this campaign. Right, let's go through this. Another thing that we are going to cover this episode is going to be the staff. As you know, or you don't know, and you are going to learn right now, staff is one of the most important aspects of this game. The better the staff, the more professional your players become, the easier it is for them to adapt into your system, and the easiest it is for them to become better players, basically. So we're going to continue. Let's try to find an attacker. We still lack in that area. I don't want Richardson, to be honest. Let's try and find another one, because yes, we have Højlund and Rashford that can play those positions, but Højlund is kind of young, and Rashford is not really his position, although he can score some goals from there. Let's try and find Matheus Cunha from Wolves. He doesn't want to come. This player is one of the better choices for later on in UR saves. I think we discussed it on the previous episode as well. He can play, as you can see, in most of the attacking positions and as a number 9. And his finishing is actually really good. So if you want him as a mostly second choice for attacking, but first choice for any other position in the midfield, he's your definitely go-to guy. As you notice from all my transfers, most players are able to play in multiple positions, and that's the best way for you to rebuild a team, whichever team that might be, because you can cover more positions with less players, basically. Especially if you are going through a rebuild that like United, where you have to sell most of the players because they are shit. If you can find players that can play multiple positions, then it's going to be easier for you in the long run. Right, let's go through this. I don't want to adjust the finances yet. We still need to accept 2 offers. 2 offers in, that is. Although I think our first season is going to be in the red, like on the payroll side at least. Up until December probably, where we will be able to sell the players that they are not leaving right now. Let's see if we can get rid of this guy. Like, he's getting paid for 17 or 18 million a year, so that's quite a lot. I don't really want to give him for 10%. Let's try with this one. Maybe they accept. Nope. He's one of the hardest players in the game to get rid of, honestly. Alright. Tchouaméni is gonna come before our next game, so that's good. Right, let's try to find a right back. He's gonna be as a second, obviously. S09 is really good for Brighton. Destiny Udogie is one of the better water kits that you can buy, but he's pretty expensive because it's Tottenham. And you can actually use him as a first, like your main right back. Obviously, we're not gonna do it, but maybe for your saves, is a good alternative to Alfonso Davies. Let's see. I do recognize some of them, but they are this guy as well, Victor Christensen. He becomes one of the better right backs, but right now he's on loan, so it's gonna be hard for us to sign him. Let's see about Guillermo. He's 33 years old. I mean, I'm aware that Alfonso Davies gets a lot of injuries. That's why I'm trying to find a second to him. Let's see about Federico Di Marco. He's the second best, I think, right back in the game right now. Or let's say in the top five. Let's see if we can get rid of Eriksen. No. We are pretty close to the deadline, so I don't think any of these players are going to leave, to be honest. Right, let's continue. This episode will have only one game because, as you probably saw, it's the international break as well. And I don't want to make it a 1 hour long video. Mostly in this episode, I want you to focus on how to find the best stuff for your team. What are the parameters that you should be aiming for? And we are gonna start doing that after the transfer deadline ends, because we don't want to spend any of our money. Any, we don't want to spend of our money letting go people off. It's not really worth to let Eriksen leave, to be honest. I know I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it's not worth it. They are not offering enough money as a percentage, so it's better to leave him here for Christmas, for the Christmas transfer window. Right, we got our group for the Champions League. This is the transfer deadline day. I'm pretty sure all of you guys have been here before. It's kind of hard to buy players during the deadline day, but yeah, at least we still have Germany to join, so we're gonna take part. Yeah, he costs too much, to be honest. Let's try to generate some interest on some of the players that we want to get rid of. Right, let's try through this one. Ignore that. Let's continue. Let's try to generate some more interest for that guy. Alright, we got Chamini as well. excellent choice, world-class player, as you can see, and know from real life. Yeah, I don't really think he will go to Villarreal, to be honest. And we can't replace him either, so I think this is how the team is gonna be up until Christmas. It's better to accept it than try to make try to continue scheming actually. Yeah, as you can see, we are in the red still, so right, let's finish the transfer deadline day. He's available on loan, but they are asking way too much money and we don't have anything, so we are lacking we are lucky players in a lot of positions, but we're gonna try to make it work with this one. I already said it twice in the previous videos that this rebuild will take at least 6 transfer windows, so that's 3 years. Our main priority this year is to finish in the top four. That's it. We just need Champions League football. Alright, 5 hours left. Let's continue. Right, let's go through this one. Imagine saying that Tchouaméni is a panic transfer for Real. Yes, for Gavi we were close, but I made a mistake, I think, in the promises. But we're going to try to sign him next year. Hopefully, he's not going to have a 200 million price tag from Barcelona. Right, we need to remove 2 players. Okay. Well, good thing they are under 21 and you don't have to register under 21 players for the league, so we won't have any problems with that. We will have, I think we will have issues registering the team for Champions League, but let's cross that bridge when we get to it. At least we have some players like Eriksen and Martial that we can remove and add some others. Right, let's remove the listings. The reason I'm doing it is because we went way lower on the prices for some of the players, given their evaluation, because we are trying to get rid of them, and because they didn't leave, it's better to remove them so they get a new evaluation, their actual evaluation, and sell them afterwards when we are closing in on the Christmas window. Plus, we don't want any of the players to leave right now other than Martial, basically. The rest of the players, we may use them if some players, get some red cards or they get injured. They will act as backups of the backups. Right, let's make sure we have our first team. We do. I think everything's correct. Let's do the position instructions as always. The fact that they have their defense lacking much sharpness, it's very good for us. We did pick up momentum when we beat the first two teams, but we lost it after we lost to Arsenal. So a win here is gonna go a long way for the season, and we are in the home stadium again. Let's go with 22 for this one. All in all, I think this team is good enough to keep us close to the first four. If not first four, maybe fifth or sixth by Christmas, and we can do some more business and bring a striker maybe or someone else that we might need on that transfer window. Right, this looks promising. It's been going for a while. It was a nice try. As long as you have players like Alfonso Davies, in your team, you always have a chance of winning. If you start with a big club, yeah, make sure you sign him first. If you are starting in the lower divisions, I kind of pity you guys. There aren't many right backs of that caliber that can make a difference. Jesus Christ, man! Two crossbars so far and two missed chances from Nicolas. I really hate it when this happens. Like when you are missing this kind of chances, it's like the game engine is against you. They are, you are always wondering whether they are gonna do one shot and one goal. Good luck turning around then. That's good defense. I hope it's gonna be a good attack. It seems so, at least. Okay, nice. He did miss two easy chances, so he was in his groove so far in the game. He was in the right position at least. And he got injured. Jesus Christ, this guy, man. I hate having to play Anthony in his position. And that was a very easy miss from Florian. I bet Musiala would have missed that. I'm kidding. Kind of sad with him by him, to be honest. Wow. Another save from Onana. Right, let's make sure the position instructions are on. I hate Bournemouth. I really hate Bournemouth in general. They always find a way to come back into the games. So it's better. I feel a lot safer at least when the game is 2 goals up or 3 goals up. As you can see, Chouameni was worth it, every penny. And Anthony is not. So oh, come on, what is this defense, man? See, that's why I hate Bournemouth. Like, we're unable to score, and they do one counter attack, and they are always like there, so close to score. I know I'm going on a run here always, but you just don't feel safe with players like Anthony and Onana in the starting 11, you know? Okay, they put Kerkez in. This was a great signing for them in real life. Amazing player. I think he came from AZ Alkmaar from Netherlands. Let's see, do we have any more good options to do any substitutions? Not really. That was a nice move by us. And the finish from Florian. He's not a flop after all. Again, look at this run from Alfonso Davis, man. Like, he's a machine in your team. Imagine if Manchester City manages to sign him in the game. Like, they're gonna be unplayable for real. Like, right now, I feel confident that with all the 10 new signings in the first team, we can at least maybe get a draw against City, you know? If we had a goalkeeper, I would be more certain that we can get a draw, but we don't really have a goalkeeper, so that's a problem. All right, 10 minutes to go. We are up 2-0. Unless a player gets injured, we are not going to do any substitutions. And Fulham, nice. They drew against. They are drawing against Arsenal right now, so that's very good for us. Hope they don't mount a comeback. That's a good defense by Coyote. Nice. Another victory. So that makes it 3 victories in 4 games. Not bad. And this guy is only injured for 3 days, so that's good as well. Right, let's fly through this one. Right, let's continue. Let's do the Chouameni interview. That was fast. Okay, we made him unhappy, obviously, but we don't care, honestly. We have him for 4 years, and he will probably drop the unhappiness from the minutes he will get on the ground. And as long as we keep winning, he will change his mind eventually. But hopefully we keep winning, you know. Right, we're gonna start doing the stuff after we submit the team for the UEFA Champions League. As you can see, I'm skipping the players that I wanted to sell. I first want the our best squad to be in, and then we can figure it out. Right. Johnny Evans in, Anthony in, Eriksen in, Hojlund in. So far so good. Mason Mount in. Okay, nice. Let's see if Dalot. Nice. Okay. Okay, good. I didn't expect that, to be honest. Yeah, we can't register those guys, so we don't really care, to be honest. I honestly wasn't expecting that. Right, let's go for this guy's contract. Same as always. Right, let's hand out some pink sleeves. As I said before, the staff is very important for every team. Like every team. And this is the best way to get rid of staff by mutual termination. You are paying basically the remainder of their contract, and it's cheaper instead of terminating the contract. All the coaches right now at Manchester United, they are kind of shit, so we want to replace all of them. Right, let's go through it. Two more coaches. Let's go through the performance analyst. Some of them are good, some of them are not good. Like, this guy is not good. Like, he doesn't have adaptability, which is very important for a performance analyst. In general, the most important attributes for certain positions are, analyzing data, for at least for the performance analyst. It's analyzing data, adaptability, determination, and judging player abilities. So if you find stuff that have at least a high amount of that, then they are good enough to be signed. As you can see, we are 2.2 billion in loss, and we don't really care. Right, let's go and find some attack coaches. Determination, level of discipline, and motivating are the main attributes that every coach that you sign must have, as close to 15 as possible. And if it exceeds the 15, then all the better. That's how you get better start on a head coach, on a coach. And as you can see, we are getting lucky right now because these uh, head of youth recruitments, uh, at least the previous guy, he wanted to come as a coach. Maybe we can sign this guy as a coach as well. But he's good enough as a head performance analyst, to be honest. He's better than this one. So let's continue. We need to find a coach. He's not really that good. Right, let's see now. The issue with the general managers, it's hard to turn them into a coaching position. Okay, just makes it sure. Maybe he will come as a coach. Nice, very nice. We're getting lucky on this save, honestly. Right, maybe this guy wants to come as well. Because those head of youth developments have multiple attributes, high attributes actually, then we can use them in positions that we can fill, with defending or possession. Let's go for defending. Same drill, same attributes that we want to check. Let's see if he wants to come as a coach, only as an assistant. We do need an assistant coach, so let's take him in. This guy is not good enough. This guy is not good enough. Okay. Yeah, sometimes we are going to go over the same people that you already scouted, but it's only natural. Alright, this guy has a good set piece. He's good enough as a set piece coach. He's better than the one we have, so yeah. This is what you should be doing. Like, if you find a good one that he doesn't want to come, just add him to the short list and try again in some months. Miguel D'Agostino always, from previous versions of the game, he always have been amazing assistant coach, but in this game, in this version, he already has a team. Let's see. Right now we are in the 4-star territory. Still, this guy is probably a 4-star. Yeah, I don't think he's coming. Although I can't complain too much. Like, those head of youth development that are coming in are beasts. They are 4.5 stars easily. Right, next, let's go for fitness. Anything 18 and above, and 16 in the other attributes, determination, level, discipline, or motivating, it's gonna be a 5-star. Like, this guy is 5-star, 100%, and he's on a free, so that's great. This guy, I signed him on other saves, and he's amazing. He has sports science. I don't think you can find a better one. Obviously, he's a 5-star physio, but we can find some more 5-star physios. Alright, this guy is 4.5 stars. Let's see the other. This one, no. This one is probably 4.5 as well. This one, yeah, 4.5. Let's sign him as a sports science. I mean, he's good enough for sports science. Let's get rid of these guys. As you can see, the level of discipline and motivating for them, it's one of the attributes that you need on this guy, on the medical staff as well. Determination, level of discipline, and motivating. Let's sign this guy. Right now we don't have many options. He's 4.5 stars, so it's not that bad, honestly. Alright, let's continue with this. I think we need some goalkeeping coaches. For the goalkeeping coaches, it's the same. determination level, discipline, motivating. Make sure you check all these attributes. And yeah, I'm gonna close the video here, guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, like and subscribe so you don't miss the next of the series. And we're gonna continue tomorrow, basically, with the signing of more coaches and more games. Have a nice day.